The MusicianShip is devoted to expanding music lessons, opportunities, and experiences through many of their wide-ranging programs in our DMV community.
And that includes helping to spread music education in schools. One such program involves after-school teaching at Randall Highlands Elementary School, and they produced a music video with the students. Take a look.
That music video included some of the teachers and the staff, which celebrates their beloved school. And we are joined now by Keeta Jones, who's been teaching for over 20 years, and Aniyah Watkins. She is the Education and Community Programs Manager for the MusicianShip. Good to have you all.
Thanks for having us. We're excited to be here.
Thank you so much for the invite.
Keeta, that video is so cute.
Yes.
How did that all come to be?
Well, the program kind of started with my principal, Miss Edwards. She wanted a band program. And so I reached out to the MusicianShip and had them come in, and we started our band program from there. And they introduced other initiatives such as our school song and other programs.
I love that, because the arts is like the first thing that gets cut.
Always the first thing that gets cut. So we are always looking for opportunities to partner with different DCPS schools to provide free and accessible music educations to the youth in DC.
Yeah, I was going to say free. I mean, that's
free,
huge.
yes,
Right? What are some of those
absolutely.
programs that you have going on?
Thanks for asking. So we have an instrumental program. We have the band program at Randall Highlands, where students otherwise wouldn't have an opportunity to learn how to play an instrument. But because of our work that we do, and because of Keeta's brilliant leadership, we are able to provide opportunities for youth.
That's amazing.
Keeta, what do you see with your students and just in your years of teaching, the importance of music in a student's life?
I think it's so important. It helps them to develop. I've seen a lot of students blossom through this program. A lot of my students that I knew to be quiet, kind of to themselves, flourish. They would play the instrument, they would sound wonderful, and they'd get that source of ownership. They were proud of what they could do and produce.
They seem pretty proud in the video, too.
Absolutely.
Was it hard to get them to step up to the mic?
No.
They were not shy.
They were not shy. The creativity, this was a student-led based program that the students did.
Yes.
And so they just took it and took the reins and did what they produced for us.
Yeah, they created the lyrics. They got to record and, of course, be a part of the music video.
Yeah,
So it was an incredible opportunity
they got to
for them.
sing. So.
Yeah.
The the MusicianShip and the Whammy Awards, great partnership coming up, and you guys even have the Washington Youth Choir, which is what, 7th to 12th graders, and they're going to perform at the Whammies?
They are. We are super excited. Yes, and we are still auditioning for Washington Youth Choir, so it's not too late to join for the families out there. But yes, the Washington Youth Choir is a professional ensemble for youth in grades 7 through 12, as you mentioned. We pay them to perform. It's a professional choir, so they get those opportunities.
Wow. Are you always looking for schools to partner with too? If someone's out there and they say, hey, this sounds like something great, I want to bring into my school.
Absolutely. We're always looking for unique partnerships. We also partner with the Department of Parks and Rec to help make music education more accessible for families.
That's great.
How cool, how excited are your kids going to be that now they're on TV again?
They're probably looking now.
Wait, so will you see them later today? What's going to happen?
Yes, I will. They'll probably be so excited to say, Miss Jones, we saw you on television.
That's so
cool. You all do so much. All right, so Whammies we know is sold out. There's Whammy Week activities and one event that's still available, but how much are you looking forward to Whammies and Whammies Week?
We are so excited. So we kind of kicked off the events last night with a panel hosted by Bo Young Prince, who really curated a panel about like what it is to be in the music industry. So it was really, really great information. So we're excited, and tonight we have our really cool groove and greet. So that should be a lot of fun.
Wow. Any last note for anyone who is out there who wants to get their children more involved in a school system? Any kind of inspiration you can give them?
Absolutely. If the opportunity is there, take it, especially free programs such as the MusicianShip, because that will be the grounding to help build future musicians and future students in the program.
Well, and I know you always were a singer.
Oh, yes.
I grew up,
Yeah.
learned the piano, but as a kid, you're like, I don't want to do this. Now I so wish I had still
knew more.
played. And but just the fact that those were available in schools, I love that you're providing these opportunities for these young kids.
all.
It's so important.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Congratulations to you and your kids, Keeta.
Thank you.
Big deal right here, kids. When you go back and see them later. So Whammy Week, as we mentioned, is in full swing. There are still tickets available for just one of the events on Sunday. You can go to whammiesdc.org for more information.
Allison Seymour and Darren Haynes will co-host the 35th Whammy Awards on Saturday, April 1st, and it will feature a tribute to 50 years of hip-hop. Going to be a great show.